As always, listen to your body, take what you need, leave what you don't. I think we have a fun practice tonight though, so let's get to it. If you have a block might come in handy for this practice, so maybe grab that, or a pillow or a book could be handy. And then we are going to start on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana. Come all the way down onto your back, soles of the feet together, knees open wide. Take a moment to get comfortable in this shape, and then bring left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Open across the chest, relax the elbows towards the floor. Find a tiny tuck of the chin so the back of the neck is long. Close the eyes. And with your hands on your body, you might be able to feel your breath a little more. Notice as you breathe in through the nose and take that breath down the throat into the lungs, how your chest rises, your belly rises, your hands move away from each other. And on your exhale, notice the softening of chest and belly. Inhaling through the nose, filling up, expanding, front to back, side to side, top to bottom. Big, full exhale. Continue to follow your breath with your gaze, your attention. And with your hands on your heart and your belly, just feel the warmth there. Let that warmth bring a little bit of tenderness, perhaps some compassion to your body, to your heart, to your mind. And just soften your attention. We are all going through something. We are all finding our way through it. Life is hard. Be kind. There is struggle and healing happening in everyone all around us. We shouldn't minimize or deflate the stress or traumas in our own life. In fact, the more care and attention we give to our own burdens, the more we learn how to hold compassion for others. Deep pain carves out space for an equally high level of joy. And as roots grow deeper, trees have more support and an anchoring that allows them to grow taller. Sometimes we get stuck staring at the roots and we forget to or deny ourselves the relief of looking up to the tallest tip of our tree. Just because we're struggling doesn't mean we're not growing. Just because life is hard now doesn't mean it always will be. Knowing that others are walking around with their own pain and challenges can humanize our struggles. The pain in me sees the pain in you. The tired in me sees the tired in you. The fear in me sees the fear in you. The divine in me sees the divine in you. The light in me sees the light in you. Through compassion, we develop a connection, sometimes spoken, sometimes unspoken, that says, hey, it's okay to not be okay. I understand on some level what you're going through. Some days we need help. Some days we are the one giving it. Knowing that we are all experiencing this ebb and flow of life can keep us stronger in the dark times and joyful when there is light. Take one more big full breath in through the nose, and then a sigh out the mouth. Extend your arms overhead, get longer through your torso as you reach the fingertips behind you. And then extend the legs out long, get longer from toes to fingertips. You can let your front ribs burst open towards the ceiling. Big breath into this stretch. And then exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Take some gentle rocks across the lower back. Let the head roll a little bit side to side. And then come back to center. Hold your right knee with your right hand, left knee with left hand. Start to open your knees away from each other. And then continue to circle those legs around. A few times in one direction, moving at your own pace. And then reverse and circle the other way a few times in that direction. Lubricating and mobilizing those hips. And come back to center with the legs. Take both knees over to the left. Extend your right arm to the right or cactus your right arm and turn your gaze towards it. Breathe into your spine. Soften across that outer right hip. And then make this just kind of a feel-good move. We're going to circle our right arm around. I want you to bring your right hand down towards your right hip. Take your right arm across your body. You might roll your head to turn to the left. Reach your right arm overhead. Maybe your head rolls center. And then open that right arm to the right. Gaze to the right. Twice more like that. Right arm circles down and across. Up and around. One more time. Rolling through that right shoulder. Once that right arm reaches back out to the right, stay there. Big breath in through the nose. Big sigh out. Inhale back through center with the legs. Exhale, knees to the right. Look to the left. That left arm could extend fully. It could cactus. Find a little more length through the spine on your inhales. A little more softening into the twist as you exhale. And then we'll circle that left arm around. Start by taking that left arm down by your hip. Let that left arm cross the body. Maybe you turn your head to look right. Left arm circles back up overhead, roll across the back of the skull, and then gaze to the left as that left arm reaches left. Twice more like that. Circling that left arm down and across. Up, back, and around. One more, down and across. Up, back, and around. Stay there. Take a breath in through the nose. Sigh it out. Inhale back through center with the legs. This time grab on behind the legs, behind the thighs. Pull the belly in, engage the core, and start to rock forwards and backwards. Massage the spine, rock all the way to the sit bones, all the way to the shoulder blades. And maybe after the fourth, fifth rock, make your way into downward dog. You could roll over the shins. You could swing the right legs around. Take your time getting there. And once you find your down dog, continue to move around a little bit. Explore how this shape feels. First time taking down dog in our class today. Check it out. Can you connect to your breath as you move around? Press into the pads of the fingertips. Lift up through the wrists and forearms. Lift up through the shoulders. Lift up through the hip creases. Drop the head, see your feet. Eventually you start to lengthen down and out through the inner and outer heels evenly. Tuck the chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Soften the knees to the floor. Reach the heart forward, lift the gaze, draw the shoulders back and down. Take a breath in. Exhale, lead with your sit bones. Start to roll yourself back into downward dog. Twice more like that. Tuck the chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, lead with the sit bones. Roll yourself back to downward dog. Last time, tuck chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. This time, untuck the toes. Exhale, press back, child's pose. Push into the hands and the sit bones to the heels. If it feels good to move around a little bit here, go for it. Maybe some rocks side to side through the torso. Maybe you roll the head right and left. Big breath in through the nose. Big sigh out. Walk your hands towards your knees. We're coming up to stand on our knees for an easy Ustrasana. Bring your hands to the top of your buttocks flesh. Roll the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows in. I want you to use your hands and press your hips forward. Try and keep your hips stacked over your knees. Keep that energy moving forward through the hips. Start to lift your heart and gaze to the ceiling. Maybe you trace your gaze along the ceiling towards the wall behind you, but keep the hips moving forward, heart lifting. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. One more breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Sit bones to heels, hands forward, tuck the toes, lift the hips. In your downward dog, start to pedal out the legs. And then walk your feet to your hands. Use that pedaling, tiny little steps, traveling to the top of your mat. Once you arrive, open your feet hip width apart. Soften the knees, let your torso be heavy. You could even shake out the head and shoulders if that helps you drop a little more weight. Grab hold of opposite elbows, give a pull on the elbows. Can you find more length in your side waist and maybe slide your belly over the fronts of your thighs a little more? And then let's add a twist. Keep these arms. Soften your left knee. Start to turn your torso to the right and gaze underneath your arms. Think of pulling that right elbow to the top center of your mat. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, release back to center. Keep these arms bound. Other side, right knee softens. Start to turn your torso underneath that left arm. Think of pulling that left elbow towards the top center of your mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, return back to center. Keep these arms. One big breath in here. Now exhale, let the arms release. Soften the knees. Roll up super slowly. 1 vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, roll the shoulders back a couple times. Step your feet together, top of mat, hands to heart. Soften or close your eyes. Taking a moment here to honor your challenges, your struggles, your pain. But then also to acknowledge that everyone else is going through something. And perhaps with a little compassion, a little release of outward love. You can bow your forehead to your heart. Allow your eyes to open if they're closed. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, long spine, tailbone lengthens back, top of head reaches forward. Today, exhale, hands to the floor. Step your left foot back into a lunge. Lower your back knee. Inhale the arms around and up, palms pressed, shoulders soften down. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lift your back knee. Inhale, step to plank position. We're taking a push-up. You can always lower your knees to the floor if you need. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bend those elbows, lower halfway. Inhale, press right back up to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. You could lower knees to the floor here if you need. Inhale, up dog, come to the tops of the feet. Press the floor away with the hands. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes. Bring your right hand to your inner right thigh. As you roll to the outer edge of your right foot, press that right thigh open. Lean your torso back. This could be where you stay. That right arm could reach up to the sky, or you could even half wrap that right arm behind you. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Right hand back inside right foot. Tuck back toes, lift back knee. Push into your hands, start to straighten your right leg any amount. Can you reach that back heel towards the floor? It's okay if it doesn't touch. Maybe you flex your right toes. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Full breath in and out. Rebend that right knee. Step left foot to the outside of left hand. Come into your prayer squat. Grab your block if you have one. And then take those arms overhead. Scoop the tailbone forward. Lift through the heart. Reach through the arms. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Block to the floor. Drop the head. Lift the hips. Heel toe your feet in until they're hip width apart. Left hand to the block or the floor. Soften your left knee. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Forward fold twist. Exhale, release. Right hand to the block or the floor. Soften right knee. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Forward fold twist. Exhale, release. Leave the block there. Soften the knees. Roll up slowly. Step the feet together. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Lift the heart. Seal the palms. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your right foot back into a lunge. Lower your knee. Inhale, the arms around and up. Heart lifts, palms press. Exhale, hands find the floor. Tuck back toes, lift back knee. Inhale, step to plank. We're taking that push up again. You can modify and lower the knees. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower halfway. Inhale, push right back up to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, come to the tops of the feet. Lift the heart, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes. Left hand comes to that inner left thigh as you roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Press that left thigh open, lean your chest back. You could stay here. You could reach that left arm up. You could half bind that left arm behind you. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Left hand back inside left foot. Tuck back toes, lift back knee. Push into the hands, start to straighten your left leg any amount. Reach that right heel towards the floor. Again, it's okay if it doesn't touch. Maybe you flex your left toes. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Rebend that left knee. Step right foot to the outside of right hand. Prayer squat. Grab for that block if you have it, or a pillow or a book. Reach those arms up. Tailbone scoops forward. Heart lifts for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Block our hands to the floor. Drop the head. Lift the hips. Heel toe those feet in until they're hip width apart. Right hand on the block or the floor. Soften right knee. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Forward fold twist. Exhale, release. Left hand stays down. Bend that left knee. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Forward fold twist. Exhale, release. Leave the block there. Soften the knees. Roll up slowly. Step the feet together. Let's smooth it out. Inhale the arms around and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step your left foot back. Lower your knee. Inhale the arms around and up. Heart lifts, palms press. Exhale, hands to the floor. Tuck back toes, lift back knee. Inhale, plank. Here comes that push-up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, push right back up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Lower back knee, untuck toes. Right hand to inner right thigh. Press that thigh open. Maybe you reach up, maybe you half bind. We're here for a breath in. And on that exhale, return right hand to the floor. Tuck back toes, lift back knee. Inhale, heart reaches forward. Exhale, straighten both legs. Maybe flex the right toes. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, rebend that right knee. Left foot steps outside, left hand, prayer squat. Grab for your block, pillow, book. Reach up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Block down, drop the head, straighten the legs, heel toe the feet in, hip width apart. Left hand stays down, soften left knee. Inhale, right arm up, forward fold twist. Exhale, release. Right hand stays down, soften right knee. Inhale, left arm up, twist. Exhale, release. Leave the block there. Soften the knees, roll up to stand. Step the feet together. Last time, inhale, reach around and up. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Lower your knee. Inhale the arms around and up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Tuck back toes, lift back knee. Inhale, step to plank. Here's that push-up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, push right back up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot outside, left hand. Lower your back knee, untuck the toes. Press that left thigh open. Left arm could stay, it could reach high, it could half bind. Take a breath in. Exhale, release that left hand back down. Tuck back toes, lift back knee. Inhale, heart reaches forward. Exhale, straighten the legs, maybe flex left toes. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, rebend left knee. Right foot steps outside right hand. Prayer squat, grab that block. Arms reach up, tailbone scoops forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Block down, drop the head, lift the hips, heel toe the feet in, hip width apart. Right hand stays down, soften your right knee. Inhale, left arm up, forward fold, twist. Exhale, release. Left hand stays down, soften left knee. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, release. Leave the block there. Soften the knees. Roll up to stand. Feet together. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. This time, palms press. And on an exhale, hands to heart. And take a breath. We have 3 rounds of a basic Surya Namaskara beat. Building heat, finding a flow. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward, left foot flat, setting up for warrior 1. Inhale, rise, lift the heart, gaze up. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Right palm to the ceiling, inhale, reverse, warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Hands to the floor, step back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot forward. Right foot flat, setting up for warrior one. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling, inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga, cartwheel, hands down. Step back and lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to keep it flowing. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump. Feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Press into your feet. Exhale, rise. Hands to heart. Take a breath. Twice more, just like that. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot forward, right heel flat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling, inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Keep it flowing. One more round. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Press into the feet. Exhale, rise. Hands to heart. Last time. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot forward, left foot flat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot forward, right foot flat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog for 3 slow breaths. You can always lower your knees to the floor and take child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, 1, slowing down, checking in. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. With straight legs, inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Palms press. Exhale, hands to heart. Soft or closed eyes. Take a moment here, reconnect. Feel your feet on the earth, grounded, rooted. With your thumbs against your heart, give your heart a little lift. Maybe even notice your heartbeat behind your thumbs. Soft eyes, soft forehead. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee lifts, arms reach overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4. Left ankle crosses over right thigh. Bend that right knee deeply. Hands come to your heart. Can you pull your weight back into your right heel? Keep the heart reaching forward. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Inhale, one-legged mountain, rise back up. Left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale through warrior 3. Fingers reach forward, left leg extends back into your high lunge. Right knee bends, left toes land. Take a breath in, get longer through the arms and torso. Exhale, open twist right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Use your inhale to lengthen through the top of the head. Use your exhale to twist from your belly button, your heart, your eyes. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Twist deeper as you exhale. Inhale, front lunge. Reach that right arm forward. Exhale, slice open, warrior 2. Turn your right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse. Left arm wraps behind you. Right arm reaches back. Right knee stays bent. Stay there for another breath in. Exhale, half bound modified Parsvakonasana. Keep that left arm behind you. Bring your right forearm to your right thigh. Again, inhale, half bound reverse. Reach that right arm up and back. This time, exhale, modified extended Parsvakonasana. Right forearm to right thigh. Left arm reaches all the way overhead. Inhale, floating warrior. Straighten your right leg. Reach both arms up. Turn your right toes in. Lift the heart. Press the palms. Look up. Breathe in. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana, or wide-legged fold. Grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock. First 2 fingers and thumbs wrap around the big toes. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward. Exhale, pull fingers into toes. Reach your collarbones towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Press down and out through the heels. Lift the sit bones. Take 1 more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Release the hands. Inhale, half lift. Fingers walk forward. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, low lunge to the top of your mat. Square the hips. You're on the ball of your back foot. We're going to work into extended side angle from here. Right hand inside your right foot. Seal that back foot down. Push your right arm into that right leg. Keep that right knee opening. Extend your left arm towards the front of your space. Keep that left arm long. Start to turn your torso underneath that left arm. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Can you press your feet down and out? Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the legs. Reach your right arm up and back. Anchor through that right big toe mound. Tilt your right hip crease to the ceiling. Take a breath into that right side's length. Exhale, triangle. Right hand to right shin. Left arm to the ceiling, or maybe turn your left palm to the front of your space and cast that left arm overhead again. Inhale. Exhale, press down and out through the feet here. Lift the muscles above the kneecaps. Try and lift the thighs. Take 1 more breath in. Stay there as you exhale. Spread the arms wide. If that left arm is overhead, take it up. Gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana. Soften your right knee. Maybe with a block under that right hand. Scoot that right hand forward and to the right slightly. Reach through that lifted heel. Open hips and chest to the left side of your space. You could stay, or you could bend that top knee and catch your foot with your left hand. Shavasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Gaze to the floor. Exhale, warrior two. Turn your right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Find your flow. Inhale, up dog, big stretch. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath in through the nose. Open mouth, sigh out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms reach overhead. Exhale, standing figure four. Right ankle crosses over that left thigh, hands to heart. Pull your weight back into that left heel as your heart reaches forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts again, arms reach up. Exhale through warrior three, fingers reach forward, right leg reaches back into high lunge. Left knee bends, right toes land. Inhale, lengthen through the arms and the side waist. Exhale, open twist left, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, get taller through the spine. Exhale, squeeze the inner thighs together and work that twist. Inhale. Exhale, two. One more breath in. Twist deeper as you exhale. Inhale, front lunge, left arm reaches forward. Exhale, slice open, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound, reverse. Right arm wraps behind you as that left arm reaches up. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, half bound, modified Parsvakonasana. Left forearm to left thigh. Roll that right shoulder back. One more time. Inhale, half bound, reverse. This time, exhale, modified extended side angle. Left forearm to thigh, right arm reaches all the way overhead. Inhale, floating warrior, straighten your left leg, reach the arms up, turn your left toes in. Lift the heart, gaze up, inhale. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, fold with chest expansion. Full breath in. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, half lift. Walk your fingers forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, low lunge to the top of your mat. Square off the hips, bend that front knee. Bring your left hand inside left foot, working back into our side angle. Parsvakonasana, seal that back foot down. Push left arm into left knee. Keep that left knee wide. You reach your right arm to the front of your space. Stay long in that right side. Turn your torso under that right arm. Inhale. Exhale, one. Strong legs. Press down and out through the feet. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the legs. Reach your right arm up and back. Tilt your left hip crease to the ceiling. Inhale into that left side's length. And then exhale, triangle. Left hand to left shin. Right arm to the ceiling. Or maybe turn that right palm to the front of your space and cast that right arm overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Notice if you're dumping into your knee joints, try and lift the muscles above the kneecaps. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, spread the arms wide, so reach that right arm up if it's not, and gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Glide onto that left leg. Great place for a block underneath that left hand if you need a little more lift. Reach through that lifted heel. Open your hips and chest to the right. Maybe you stay. Maybe you bend that top knee and catch your foot. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale as you exhale, gaze to the floor. Big step back, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga, find your flow. Inhale for an up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take another breath through the nose. And a big sigh out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, palms pressed. As you exhale, reverse prayer behind your back. So working to find either reverse prayer. If that's too much, you could bring fist to fist. You could grab hold of opposite elbows, whatever's available. Find those arms and then roll the shoulders back. Keep your right foot forward. Step your left foot back a few feet. Legs are straight, heels are grounded, hips are square, so adjust as needed. Anchor through your back heel. Inhale, lift your heart. Keep anchoring through that back heel. Exhale, lengthen your torso forward over that right leg. Keep the shoulders rolling back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Use this exhale. Fold deeper, belly to thigh, forehead to shin. Release your hands towards the floor. Step your back foot forward to meet your front foot. Utkatasana, bend the knees. Reach the arms overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, prayer twist right. Left arm hooks outside right leg, palms press. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Stay in this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Shift your weight to your right leg. Start to float your left heel to your tush. And when you're ready, big step back with that left leg. You can lower your back knee to the floor if you need help with your balance here. Otherwise, stretch that back leg long. Find that twist again. Hands might stay at your heart. They could spread wide. They could bind. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. We're crawling all the way to the left. Skandasana at the back of your mat. Turn your left toes out slightly. Bend your left knee. Spin your right toes to the ceiling. Lots of arm variations here. You could keep the hands grounded. You could bring your hands to your heart. You could open wide. You could go for a bind. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Low lunge, top of mat. Crawl your hands forward. Bend that right knee, square off. From here, I want you to drag that left shin in and have a seat on that left heel. So right knee is bent. You're on that left shin. And then maybe you scoot that left knee further forward and reach that right heel to the floor. Trying to find a little stretch in the right Achilles, the right calf. Take another breath in. And full breath out. Ekapada Urdhva Ustrasana. Listen closely. We're going to take that left hand behind us, but out to the left. I find it helpful if you move that left hand to the left a little bit. So just like we did in our first Ustrasana, we're pushing our hips forward. Option A, as those hips press forward, maybe you bring your right hand to your right knee and lift that leg. Option B, you could grab onto that right big toe in yogic toe lock. And as you press your hips forward, lift that right leg to the ceiling. Wherever you are, breathe for 3, 2, 1. Return to that calf stretch. Hands to the floor. Step your left leg to plank, right leg to plank. Pause. Inhale here. Yogi's choice. Exhale through a vinyasa or just push straight to downward dog. We'll all meet up in our downward facing dog. From downward dog, inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Big exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, working into reverse prayer, fist to fist, grabbing opposite elbows. Roll the shoulders back, step your right foot back. Keep that left foot forward. Legs are straight, heels are grounded. Anchor through that right heel. Inhale, lift your heart. Keep that right heel anchored as you exhale and fold up, out, and over your left leg. Inhale. Exhale, spread wide across the collarbones. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, fold deeper, belly to thigh, forehead to shin. Release your hands to the floor. Back foot steps forward to meet front foot, Utkatasana. Bend the knees, sit low, reach those arms up for a breath in. Exhale, prayer twist left. Right arm hooks outside left leg. Find length through the spine as you breathe in. Press top hand into bottom hand. Exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you sit those hips a little lower. Take one more breath in. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Shift your weight to your left leg. Float your right heel to your tush, and then big step back with that right leg. Again, if you need a little help with the balance, you can always drop that back knee to the floor. Hands could stay at the heart. They could spread wide. They could bind. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Crawling all the way to the right, Skandasana at the back of your mat. Turn the right toes out a little, bend your right knee. Spin your left toes to the ceiling. Again, lots of variations of arms. Take what you need. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Low lunge, top of mat. Crawl forward, bend your left knee, square off. And then we're going to drag that right leg in, come onto your right shin. Maybe you scoot that right knee further forward, a little deeper in that calf stretch on the left. Can you reach that left heel towards the floor? Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Now you know where we're going. Ekapada Urdhva Ustrasana, that right hand. Bring that right hand back and then to the right. Again, I find it a little helpful to take it over to the right, but see what feels good in your body. Ustrasana requires those hips to press forward. So as you press those hips forward, maybe you float that left leg and catch that left knee. Maybe you grab that left big toe in yogic toe lock and press the hips forward and lift that left leg to the ceiling. Wherever you are, breathe for 3, 2, 1. Make your way back into that calf stretch. Hands to the floor, stepping into plank. Right leg steps back to plank, left leg steps back to plank. Pause there. Inhale, yogi's choice. Exhale through a vinyasa or press to downward dog. We'll all meet in our last downward dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze past your hands. Exhale, bend your knees, jump your feet through your hands, have a seat. And we'll set up for double pigeon. Right leg bends, right shin is parallel with the top of your mat. Left shin either stacks on top. This is fairly intense though. Another option is to cross that left leg in front. Wherever you are, flex the feet to protect the knees. Sit up tall, take a breath in, and on an exhale, fold. Great place to close the eyes. Come back to your breath as many times as you need. If the mind starts to wander, come back to your breath again, again. Walk your hands back in. And we'll change sides. Keep it simple. Left leg on the bottom. Right leg either on top, or bring that right leg in front and sit cross-legged. Flex the feet. Sit up tall. Breath in. Exhale and fold. Maybe the eyes close. Bring your awareness to your breath. Make your way back up to set. Extend the legs out long. Give the legs a little shake. Sit up tall, breath in, exhale, and fold. You can walk the sit bones back a little. Reach the heart forward and then re-soften, release. Pull the belly in, unroll up to sit, and then keep unrolling all the way onto your back, setting up for 2 back bends. We'll start with bridge pose, Setu Bandha. Feet are hip width apart, heels are in close to your seat, arms alongside the body. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, lift the hips. Interlace your hands underneath you, and then try and tuck your shoulders underneath you. Get as high up on your shoulders as you can. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, gently release the arms. Try and roll down, upper back, middle back, lower back, pelvis. And just let your knees knock in towards each other. Check in with your breath. Option to take bridge one more time, or Urdhva Dhanurasana, full wheel. Open those knees hip width apart, feet hip width apart, heels in close to your tush. If you're coming back into bridge, arms alongside your body. If you're coming into wheel, hands by your ears. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. This time, let the knees windshield wiper side to side. Gently draw the knees towards the chest. Let's go for an eagle wrap twist today. Cross your right leg over your left like you were sitting cross-legged in a chair. If you're able to double wrap that right foot around left calf, go for it. Keep your thighs in close to your chest and then let your knees fall to the left. Gaze to the right. Left hand might gently press your knees towards the floor. Stay heavy in your right shoulder blade. Easy or maybe closed eyes. Inhale back through center. Uncross the legs and then cross the left leg over at the upper inner thighs like you're sitting cross-legged in a chair, or maybe you eagle wrap and double wrap the legs. Thighs are in close to your chest. Take your knees over to the right. Look to the left. Inhale back through center. Unwrap your legs. Hug your knees into your chest. Squeeze everything in tight. Forehead to knees. Squeeze the toes. Squeeze the eyes. Squeeze the teeth for 3, 2. Take another big breath in. 1 big sigh out. Release and set up for final rest. Legs long, palms to the ceiling, or whatever other shape is comfortable for you. Drop in and let go. Start to deepen your breath. Inhaling all the way up to and around your heart. Soft, full exhale. And add some small movements here, some wiggles of the fingers and wrists, the toes and ankles. Maybe you roll your head side to side. And reach your arms overhead. Total body stretch from toes to fingers. You might yawn or open your mouth, stick out your tongue. And draw your knees to your chest. Take your time here, rolling to your right. Take your time here, eventually. Make your way up to a seated position. Find a tall spine, easy shoulders. Close the eyes and bring your hands to your heart. Not every storm is loud. Some arrive quietly, in forced smiles, in the pause between someone says, "I'm fine." So walk gently, be kind, because even the strongest people are carrying something you cannot see. Unknown. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.